ladies, gentlemen, gamers, fellow Star Rail lovers. Welcome back once again to another Star Rail reaction video. Today we are going to be keeping up with the Star Rail, this time for Dr. Ratio. So I made some other videos on Dr. Ratio. I typically like to not only react to the certain things with Star Rail that come out, but anything related to the characters, I like to basically give my ongoing opinion on if I will roll for them or not. Now, Dr. Ratio, as everyone should know, is a little bit of an interesting case, and that's because we are getting him for free. So aside from telling people whether I'll roll for him or not, I guess it'll be whether I'll use him or not. And as some people might have already guessed from the other videos, if they've seen it, I don't really like Dr. Ratio. Now, I've looked into him somewhat extensively. I've seen that people have made a lot of videos saying like, oh yeah, you know, he's pretty good, he's not bad. And well, I can't understand that now, because in my other videos I was like, oh, I don't really think he's too good. No, it turns out he is actually pretty decent. I'm just going to fall back to my initial opinion of, I just really don't like him. I don't really like his gameplay, and it's sad because that's the only thing I don't like about him. I like his lore, I like his whole thematic. I definitely like his ult where he gives you the L, but everything else pretty much I like, but his gameplay, I'm just not feeling it. Excuse me. Even though the damage isn't that great, it does stack over time, which is sort of the instance with Clara as well, but I like Clara even more. I don't know. Dr. Ratio, for some reason, gameplay-wise, I just dislike it so much that I don't think I'm going to use him, even though we're going to get him for free. So I'm damn well not going to roll for him, because I just made a previous rolling video for Ruan Mei, so go check that out if you haven't. But aside from that, I might as well see his keeping up with the Star Rail, just because I like watching these, and to update everyone on my opinion of him, where even if he is good, which has been the case apparently, I still don't fucking like his gameplay. So, without further ado, let's see who Owlbert is going to interview. And if it's Dr. Ratio, I'm going to get very happy, because the whole biggest thing about his lore is he wants to cure stupidity. And I find that so funny and so hilarious. So hopefully he's here to cure our stupidity as well as Owlbert's, and maybe he'll knock some sense into me to the point where I'll use him. And even in the game, when they give you to him, the whole like lore behind, you know, people getting a free Dr. Ratio is him saying like, oh, you know what, I'm doing this myself, I have to teach you one-on-one. He's basically like taking it into his own hands, similar to Thanos. So let's take a look and see what he's going to do. Hopefully he's here on the show with Albert, but we'll see, because they like to surprise us with some of the guests here. It honestly might be Asta or Ruan Mei or something. Or not Ruan Mei, fucking Herta. It could be someone related to him in the story. Which, of that case, it's only people from the space station. But I'm rambling on. Let's take a look. Let's see who it is. Ooh. The dissemination and sharing of knowledge as well as truth is imperative. Veritas Ratio!
When he was still a young man,
God.
Today's featured
So
star
loud.
obtained degrees in medicine, philosophy, natural theology, mathematics, physics, computer science,
Wow.
engineering, and biology. 8
Jesus.
disciplines in total.
When he was a
That wasn't enough.
kid.
He used the knowledge he acquired
Look
to
at
make
him, he's so
sacrifices that
smart.
benefited the entire universe.
He sacrificed
His
for us. He's like
engineering helped resolve
Jesus.
an energy crisis that plagued the planet for multiple amber eras.
Wow.
And what about medicine? His serum rid people of the
He's a
torment
doctor.
of lithogenesis, the king of diseases.
Look at him, he's
The list
flexing.
Goes on.
And he's
Jack
not.
of all
Oh, he's giving us
trades
the
and
heart.
master of them too. It's the universe's one and only Dr.
Oh.
Ratio.
Oh my God. And in his icon, I believe he's taking a
I
bath.
wonder if the good doctor's
Wait,
got
what
a
the
doctorate in
hell?
all his disciplines.
Perhaps I can help you further understand
It's
this
Skrullum.
gentleman. I had the fortune of conversing with him in person.
Ooh, that was in the
Dr.
story. That was in the
Ratio's
story.
eyes, ignorance is the universe's most significant ailment.
He's not
one
wrong.
Which he aims to cure through the dissemination of knowledge.
I mean, that's the cure for it. It's just really hard.
So ignorance is a disease?
I wish. I hope. I
personally
could be
find
disabled
this sort
then.
of wording unhelpful.
Oh,
All of us, including myself, are ignorant of something.
that's true.
I was worried for a second.
Everyone's
Mr.
ignorant,
Skrullum?
even Dr.
I feel like I'm
Ratio.
getting smarter just listening to you. Dr.
drinking
Ratio is an
oil?
imaginary type
Ew.
character following the path of the hunt.
Oh
His talents are
my.
matched only by his diligence.
Oh
and he can
my.
often be seen lost in thought.
He's
Dr.
thinking. Something hit him in the
Ratio
head.
believes that mind is might.
Wait, that's from the
That's what
campaign,
that
I think.
means.
Oh shit.
Dr. Ratio's basic attack deals imaginary damage based on his attack.
He hits you
power.
with knowledge,
When
literally.
using his skill, he deals imaginary damage based on his
I already
attack
know his whole
to a
kit,
single
too.
target.
Knowledge is acquired over time.
Oh,
And Dr. Ratio has spent ample time acquiring it.
look at him. He's
You got
hard
that
in
right.
thought.
Dr. Ratio's skill has a chance of triggering his talent. The greater the number of debuffs afflicting the
I
target,
love the talent
higher that
names.
chance.
It's so
Once
smart.
his talent is triggered, Dr. Ratio will carry out a follow-up
Literally
attack.
throws
If the
chalk
target
at
has
you.
3 or more debuffs, the doctor's talent has a 100% chance of triggering. Let's say the probability of talent activation is Y.
Oh.
If X is the number of enemy debuffs, and the base chance of triggering the talent is N1,
Oh.
and each negative
This is too
effect on the
complicated
enemy
for
boosts
me.
the odds by N2, then the formula for the trigger is Y equals N1 plus N2 times X.
What
Mr.
the fuck?
Albert,
Yo,
what a
Screw'em
fast
likes
learner
it.
you are.
Stop.
And he's just an
It
owl,
appears
too.
Dr. Ratio's enthusiasm for knowledge has had an effect on you.
Maybe it's smart to rub it off
Ooh.
on me. Earning 8 doctoral degrees is no easy feat, folks.
Jesus.
Meaning
Wait,
Dr. Ratio's
doctoral?
efficiency must be insane.
He has
A great
PhDs in
example
all of
this
them?
is his highly efficient multitasking approach.
Wow.
When using
Many
his
people
skill,
cannot do
Dr.
that.
Ratio
We're all
boosts his
stupid
crit rate
compared to
and crit
him.
damage based on
And
the number
ugly.
of debuffs on the target enemy. The more debuffs the enemy has, the greater the increase. Although
My
there is a limit to
God.
how many times this effect can stack.
So
Dr.
he's a
Ratio's
ramper.
ultimate causes imaginary
Oh,
damage based on his
take me
attack
out.
power, but it
Take
also
me
inflicts
out.
Wise Man's Folly on the
I love
target.
that
If an
shit.
ally hits an enemy inflicted with this effect, Dr. Ratio performs an
Fucking
additional
Don
talent
Hunt. I hate
attack on
Don
that
Hunt.
enemy. There is a cap on how many times this can be triggered. But every
Ew.
time Dr. Ratio uses his ultimate, the count resets.
Ooh.
Knowledge is bound.
So on single target
Ain't that the
bosses, he's
truth?
probably really
Dr.
good.
Ratio hates being bothered when he's deep in thought.
Ooh,
His
I thought he
technique
can
creates a
multitask.
dimension which taunts enemies within it. Plus, there's a chance taunted enemies will have their speed reduced entering combat. It's as if they think the statue is Dr. Ratio and
How
they ignore the real him.
stupid.
It's time for class. Let's
Oh
see
God,
who
I hate
today's star
class.
student
No.
is. Oh, it's our good friend, the
What the hell
Stormbringer.
is that
Dr.
thing?
Ratio uses his technique to kick things off.
Dr.
my
Ratio
God.
embraces the philosophy of education for all.
Yeah, I
This
love
includes
that. I agree
enemies.
with that.
A
Wait,
debuff
what?
right off the
He's
bat.
teaching
Looks
them?
like someone's keen to learn. Dr. Ratio's skill ushers in a world of knowledge for our diligent student.
Ooh.
These teaching assistants are a massive help. Once his
Assistants,
asset
bruh.
attacks the Stormbringer, causing them to burn. Well, Don Hunt, his skill to inflict a slow debuff. Woo! With 3 debuffs already on the Stormbringer, Dr. Ratio makes a quick calculation and uses his skill again. Given
Wow,
that
what
his
a
talent is now
complicated
guaranteed to
calculation.
trigger, he immediately launches a follow-up attack on the target.
With the
Makes you
intellect
eat
of
the
organic
chalk.
entities, can one deduce certain outcomes from uncertain premises? Theoretically, it is possible.
Oh shit.
Dr.
The
Ratio
owl.
hates wasting
The
time, so he doesn't
owl.
hesitate to use his ultimate, placing Wise Man's Folly on
Love
the
that.
Stormbringer.
Not
With
every
Wise
attack
Man's
is gonna be
Folly
a
active,
follow-up.
Every time our active
Crazy.
professionals school the Stormbringer, Dr. Ratio launches a follow-up attack.
Like once
By
he's
working
fully
with his
stacked, he
tenured
does good
colleagues,
damage.
Dr. Ratio has brought today's lesson to a close. And it looks like our student had
Oh.
a fruitful learning experience too. All right, that's a
Ooh.
wrap.
Wow.
The distinctive manner in which organic life forms pass down knowledge and wisdom invariably yields substantial benefits
Yeah,
for
we can't
me.
fucking download it like him.
I wish I was as smart as you geniuses.
Everyone
Any tips
does.
to make myself a little
Dr.
smarter?
Ratio's trying to help
There
us with
is one
that.
option that may be suitable.
Oh.
Conjecture. You will not appreciate it.
Ugly
let's hear it.
emojis,
Method
man.
1. Brain surgery.
Oh
Any less
god.
invasive methods that might work?
Method 2. Fastidious study.
Oh god, I
I'll
hate
take
that
out
method
You got a number
too.
for that surgeon?
Wow, he's going back to the surgery. Holy shit. So yeah, that's just keeping up with the star. I'm surprised it was I'm not too surprised. I'm a little surprised that it was Screw'em. I almost forgot his fucking name. But yeah, so that's his thing. For the people who didn't know what he did, now you know. If you get your main news from me, there you go. But yeah, I'm not convinced at all. That really changed nothing. It's both good and bad that they gave us Dr. Ratio in the story so early, because that really let me form my opinion on him like pretty early on. I have to like both aspects of a character to really use them. Or actually, there's 3 aspects. Number 1 is, are they hot? Number 2, do I like their thematic and lore? And number 3, are they good? So if those 3 boxes are checked, I'm going to try my hardest to get the character. And they can all be in varying degrees, but again, like Dr. Ratio, he's pretty hot even though he's a guy. Uh, I love his lore and thematic. It's just the gameplay just really just is not hitting. And unfortunately, all the other stuff around it cannot save the gameplay for me. Even if he's good, I think we're still going to get better people in the future. And he's not terrible, but I do feel like he will be overshadowed because he's just very, I don't know, it's very plain. It doesn't seem too ridiculous to me. He does get a little bit of stat buffs with his stupid, like, consuming shit with the career 8 crit damage, which is good. It's not bad. And I'm glad I have him for free, and if I'm desperate, I might build him and use him. But overall, like I said, my opinion hasn't changed. And that, this video is just here to reaffirm it. And to milk some views from. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed. It's also to advertise my Twitch stream, Twitch TV Tecnics channel. You guys can come there and watch me live, play everything else but Star Rail, probably. Because I only play that for the dailies, for the most part. But that's about it. Eee!